Hey guys, well I have another grocery haul for you. Thank you guys so much for your nice comments on the last one. And again, I continue to do these because you guys asked for them. So it might give you a few different ideas this week. But of course we've got our staples like the pretzel crisp. This is something we always keep on hand. We like to snack on it with hummus. Needed some backups of pasta because linguine I like when I use like shrimp or something like that. We don't eat pasta a ton, but again, it's just something I always have in the pantry. And then thin spaghetti, because we did have spaghetti and meatballs last week. It just sounded really good. I was craving pasta. And then some citrus for my husband. He usually likes something like this. And then this is something that definitely just sits in the freezer. But again, if it's one of those nights like where maybe I just want something simple, like one of those quinoa frozen blend mixes, and I'll add like cucumber or something. I just did that last week. And then I'll have one of these. I don't like to eat these a lot because of the soy in them. But again, I do keep them on hand just for when we want something. They didn't have the regular, so I got the buffalo. And I've had these. These are the spicy black bean. They're good as well. And again, they're just one of those staples to have on hand when we're not sure what we want. So I used up my broccoli last week, so I got 2 things of broccoli to keep, and then one of the pasta. You saw this last time as well. It was a little bit different variety, but we ended up having the crunchy fish last week, and so I used the one we had. Some Kind breakfast bars. I had bought these about a year ago, and it was one of those to bring on vacation with us when we're staying in a hotel, and maybe we don't want breakfast in the hotel, but we need a little something like maybe like a banana and something like this. So it just reminded me because again, I'm gonna be traveling some this year, and I like to have these on hand. But then I've also had them a few mornings when I just don't feel like oatmeal or something regular, and I like these blueberry almond. They're really good. Pop chips, again, that's something we always have. And then I bought a couple of backups of these crackers. These are the ones we always get. And then I've shown the gluten-free little ones I have usually when I have a salad. These we do when we're doing like cheese and crackers or like lunch meat on crackers or something. And then this Sleepytime tea I thought sounded really good. And then I wanted to get this to try out to see if I like. Specifically, we're traveling. Actually, we're going to Scotland in June to see my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and for an overnight flight or something, and just to bring our own teas because we're both kind of into tea, and we thought we'd probably bring our own, but this is one I wanted to try. So big explanation for why I got that, but that's why. And then this has become my husband's favorite. He likes this brand and he likes this kind of tea. And then backup of the Lorna Doones. I've shown these I think before. Just when I have a sweet tooth, I find these aren't too sweet. It doesn't feel like I've overdosed on sugar, and it just is that little bit of, sweetness kind of curbs that craving after dinner sometimes. I don't have one all the time, but again, I like to have them on hand for when I do want them. Needed a backup of the gluten-free oatmeal. I try to always keep one of these on hand, so usually I have, like I just opened a brand new box, so I bought this one. And I like the gluten-free just because it's a little bit different texture. It's kind of a cross between steel cut and regular. Some baby arugula and some baby spring mix, and then some bread. I needed bread last time, but I find they're out of this one a lot. Some bananas, a couple of yellow peppers, some celery, and then some hairspray. I haven't bought this in a long time, but I was running out. I usually keep 2 different hairsprays on hand, this one, and then I can't remember the name of it. I'll put it here, but that's the one I usually use, but this is kind of just for touch-ups. Like I said, I like both because it's a little bit lighter hold. And let's see, I bought this nail polish. They have a lot of new colors, it seems, in the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. And I got a lot of questions about what I was wearing in the last video, and it was the Insta-Dry and the Heather Hustle. This is in Sonic Bloom, which actually sounds familiar. I think they had this before, but I think I'm gonna put this on my toes for spring break. And then I know this is a new foundation out. I've heard a few people talk about it, and I know Angie from Hot and Flashy just reviewed it. Sorry, it's not gonna focus because of the glass bottle, but it's the Physicians Formula, the new Healthy Foundation. I got it in the color LN4. It was one of the lightest besides the cool tone, and I wanted the neutral. And I got 2 things of turkey breast. Not sure quite what I'm making with this. Maybe tacos, regular crunchy tacos with 1. And then needed some cheese. And then some wine. I haven't been drinking a lot of wine, but I definitely go through spurts where I drink it, but I like to just have it in the wine cooler for those times I do want it. But again, kind of hit and miss. So I got a Pinot Noir, this Hedgeline. This is the brand. I think you can only get at Kroger though. I did get some Worcestershire sauce. Got a Pinot Grigio. This is just a standby. I kind of go through kicks with Pinot Grigio. And then this one, the Beaujolais. I've shown this before. That's the one I've kind of been liking lately. And I think that's it for this week's grocery haul. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.